Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to see about the HTML basics. Normally the HTML language Normally HTML is a hypertext markup language which defines the structure of page, while CSS defines the style. So HTML is an markup language. Actually, there is a difference between a markup language and manipulation language. Markup language is for using for this structuring of your web page, web browsers, while manipulation language, which defines your programming and codings. So HTML comes in the markup language. So coming up to the basis, actually the HTML will works under within this Angular brackets. That's why I mentioned as a Angular bracket or a tag. Then there is one small basic form for identifying the HTML code, which comes, which means which will starts from your doc type as a HTML. Coming up to the main portion, which is your programming or kind of syntax writing for your HTML. So normally the HTML starts with a doc type as a HTML or a HTML, normal HTML, then head, which contains the total topics. Then inside there will be a title, which we are going to give a title for our content. Then body of that title, which is the body of that content. So mostly the paragraphs and whatever the changes we required, that will be comes under your body of your content. Then here the h1, h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6, these are all your heading, which means according to the font size the heading will be get variated. So the various types of fonts will be used in your body. Then for writing a paragraph we need to give a top title or a element as a p, which means p denunciates your paragraph section. Once after completing this all, we need to close this the angular bracket what we have opened. So there should be a closing angular bracket. Normally in HTML we uses two tags, one as a paired tag and the second one as a unpaired tag. Paired tag in the sense, if you are opening a tag means automatically we need to close the tag, which means if for example the tag p is in opened, then we should close those tags. Likewise there are some of the tags which need to be opened, and we need to, for a completion we need to close them. But in case of unpaired tag means we don't need to close those tags. Once if it is opened means automatically it will be shown in our results. Like if and all we are if we are going to add an image, automatically our image src kind of tags will be used. But anyhow, once if it is used means that will be interpreted in our results, which means we don't need to close those tags. That will comes in our unpaired tag condition. Here are some of the tags which we commonly use. Like h is for your heading, which means in heading we have a different kind of fonts. So we use as a h1, h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. Then bold b, italic I, underline u, mark or highlighting m, paragraph p, break the line br, then sub and swoop. Sub is for subscripting in a below, swoop is for subscripting in a above. So these are all the commonly used tags, which is in that br, which means break the line, it's your unpaired tag, remaining fully a paired tag. Let us see one example of basics HTML. Right now I have opened the notepad plus plus. This will gives you a little understanding. If at all we are very much familiar with the programming or kind of codings means, we can use this Sublime and visual effects kind of applications also. So right now I have started writing this HTML programming, which means started writing the structure of the page or so I have mentioned as a title, as a content title. And since the title comes under your padded tags condition, so I have closed this tags. Yeah, next I have started writing the body of the content, so I have opened the body tag and heading, what and all the heading which uh, need to be done, that I have mentioned. So here, uh, for defining the font size, I have mentioned as h1. uh, just in output I will shows you the size of each fonts. So right now I'm going to use this font size mentioning for all the fonts, which means from h1 to h6. I will just show to you. Yeah, over. Right now I'm going to open a paragraph tag. So in that I will mention the paragraph what I need to write. Just let me copy out from Wikipedia. The needed files have been copied. So, and I have pasted from here, and I have closed this tags also. Paragraph tag also been closed. Yeah, I have closed the body tags. Then head. HTML also been closed now. So my program is ready. The main thing is that in HTML we need to save the file as a HTML format only. If you have forgot to save them in a HTML format means, then it will not shows your result. Yeah, right now saved. So further we need to run and check the file. For that we are going to use the any of the browsers, which means Firefox, Chrome, Edge, or Internet Explorer. Right now I have run the program in Internet Explorer. So the H1 denotes your content font size 1, and H2 content font size 2, then H3 content font size 3, H4 content font size 4, H5 content font size 5, and H6 content font size 6. So each size will be differ from sizes. So in accordance with your requirement, we can change the font sizes also. Then uh, I have introduced the break the line option also, which means BR option also. That's why my paragraph get breaked in the particular line, which means the BR options wherever you use in according with that, the line will get break. So this and all comes in your normal basics of your HTML. Hope you have understand. I think so. See you next video. Have a nice day. நன்றி வணக்கம்.